All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year again to clean out your geyser fogger or your fogger or whatever brand you have fogger. And what you're going to need is some distilled water. You could actually use regular water too because we're not going to be using it too often. We're not going to keep it in the tank. Distilled water, distilled white vinegar. Here's a bottle of water for myself. Anyway, you get your geyser or your fogger, which is, here's mine, and it's pretty disgusting. And you pull out the reservoir, get rid of all the water or fluid that's in there. I usually empty mine out after each use. This thing is disgusting. I mean, it is so disgusting. It looks like my underwear after I go camping. It's really bad. It's anyway, we're gonna clean this here. Hang on, and then I'll show you what to do.
A few moments later.
All right, so I filled it up with a quarter amount of the distilled vinegar and a quarter amount of the distilled water, and it came out to about maybe, I don't know if you could see it. It's about I don't know, a little bit more than a quarter tank here. And what we're going to do, we're going to put it back in, and we're going to screw the lid back on, plug it in, and let it warm up, and then we're going to spray out all that shit that was in there. So it'll clean out the hoses and the internals of the fog unit. Okay, I'll be right back, and we'll turn it on.
A few moments later.
All right, so I put the distilled water and equal amount of vinegar into the reservoir, and it's beginning to heat up now. And believe it or not, this is what you do. You try to do this once a year. It'll keep the unit from clogging up or anything like that. And this thing's 5 years old, if you can believe it or not. And it kind of looks like it. It's pretty battered. It has rust marks all over it because, of course, you know, you're using water with it. Anyway, let's try it out. Let's see what happens when we run the vinegar through it. Okay, looks like there's still fog fluid in the veins here. So what you do, you keep on shooting it out until there's no more fog. And that will determine the cleaning. And making me cough. Anyway, it's I could smell the vinegar. This is another good way to clean your coffee maker too. If you have a regular conventional coffee maker or Krups type of thing, they have a vinegar solution that you can use with those too. Looks like it's clearing up. Ugh, it stinks. It smells like, you ever open up one of those bags of salt and vinegar and salt potato chips? That's what it smells like. I might have put a little bit too much vinegar in it, but it doesn't matter because it's going to clear out anyway. So it's clearing out right now, and it's doing a pretty good job. And after I do this for a few more minutes, I'm going to let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to put fog fluid in it, and we'll see what it looks like after that. And then I'm going to empty it out again, because I don't like to have this thing with fog fluid in it, because it really screws things. If I bought one of these things at the grocery store, and I keep my fog fluid in there, and anytime I have a gig, I put it in, and then after the end of the gig, I stick it back into that bottle. Still looks like there's fog fluid in the system though, because it's coming out foggy here. So it's going to take a while for it to clear out. Alright, well, I'll be back.
A few moments later.
Alright, so this is step 2. I emptied out the reservoir, and I only put in some distilled water in it. So I'm just going to clear it out with just distilled water. You know, step 3, me putting the fog juice back in, I'm not going to do that, because this is just a demo. I don't want to, empty it out again. So I'll do that when I have a gig. But anyway, so right now, it's just clearing out the system with the distilled water. So do this for about 5 minutes, and it should clear it out really nice and clean. And you'll be ready to do your gig with the pipes all cleaned out and everything. The reason why I clean mine out with distilled water, every few months, is because I use a fog juice with a little scent in it. So the scent actually adds more gunky gunk to your fog juice. So if you don't want to keep on cleaning it, don't use the scent. So anyway, it looks like it's clearing out, and I mean, there's a little haze, but it's not that much. Basically, it's from the heat that the heater core is emitting to the water, so it's not really fog. See, look at there's no fog, or there's a little haze, but that's about it. But anyway, keep on doing this for about 5-10 minutes. It should clear out your hoses and the heater core. Anyway, that's it for today. See you around. Keep these things alive by keeping it clean. This is Ernie saying thank you very much for watching the videos, and have a great time out there. All right, bye-bye.